picked up a new tool yesterday at the Harbor Freight, and it's this little metal cutter, Bauer. I have a bunch of Bauer tools, and they always have these really cool miscellaneous tools, and they're cheap, so if we really like them a lot, we'll maybe get a DeWalt version of it. But for miscellaneous things, tools that you don't use much, it's nice to just have a cheap version of it. So my plan is, I'm going to cut some of this tin here. We got a bunch of tin in here. This is all old tin off of hog barns. And, well, we use them to build sheds, like this one in here. We use tin, the old tin on the sides. Yeah. So I'm going to cut up this piece, and I plan on putting that as my door on my little shed. And I just kind of want to see how this thing does cutting the metal, because I might use it to make the whole shed metal. Put it all along the sides. Jeez, I can barely talk, but yeah, we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna put a new door on it, as well as I think we're gonna end up putting some tin on the side of this, because this stuff is, well, also not in the greatest shape. But this is a very nice building. It's got concrete flooring and everything, so I think this will make a really nice chicken coop. Of course, we're gonna have to come up with ventilation, but yeah, I plan on putting like a kind of a gap here, like right here. I plan on putting a so it's actually clean at the moment, there's nothing in it. I guess I can show you guys the inside. I don't know why I gotta show you guys on the outside, besides the fact that it's dark in here. But yeah, these doors need to be fixed. I have this that feeder right there is what I plan on using for the chickens. But I plan on, so there's a crack in the middle, that kind of sucks. But I plan on making kind of a wall here, kind of towards the front, and making that a bunch of like chicken wire, and a door right here, so that I can have like chicken feed and water and all that stuff outside, so I can, store it inside and have a place to store it, not in with the chickens where they can poop on the box or whatever I put it in. As well as maybe I'll have a little place to kind of have the chicks as they're growing up. Maybe a little heat lamp and all that in the corner or something. Just ideas. But yeah, nice little shed here. But I think it'll be perfect for chickens. Also, with the concrete flooring, that'll make it nice to clean it out. I'm going to try to do this one-handed because this is really cool. I've never used one of these tools or never been around one of them. I honestly have no clue how to cut tin or anything. I've never really been around anybody that's done this, but this thing is sick. Look at that. That is so cool. I had to put you guys down because I kind of need two hands to do this, but just wanted to show you guys. This thing is awesome. Perfect. Look at that. It was kind of a little bit difficult getting over these because the deal just didn't really want to cut over them, but other than that, it went really smooth. Yeah. And I don't think I didn't do a bad job cutting it. I mean, like, that's pretty straight. So I'm very happy with the tool so far. But yeah, I need two of these to put on my doors. Just need to move them out of the way. Yeah, that'll be nice. Hopefully tomorrow we can start replanting some beans. If you guys watch the other channel. I need to get rid of that board. That board's causing me problems. A little break in the video for the kittens. Yeah, that's the most skittish kitten of them all, and this is the most non-skittish kitten. Already purring and already ready to be petted. Yep. grab some screws, grabbing all the supplies I'm gonna need. These are 1-inch metal screws, so these will be perfect. So here's what she looks like after the project's kind of over. I put the tin up there. Looks pretty dang good. I got the door open at the moment because I am gonna kind of brace up this old wood a little bit better with some new wood, because right here my little screws, well, they're not really doing what they should do, because, well, there's been a bunch of latches that have been put on this in the past. But yeah, hopefully, other than that, this door is pretty mint. Like, this door is pretty good. I added a board at the bottom a while back. I can't remember when I did that. It's been a few years. But this side, you see, it's got a big old hole in it. So, yeah, that's why I was thinking about doing wood again. But then I was like, if I put tin on it, then I probably won't have to do this again, you know? So I eventually plan on putting tin all over this stuff, because this is falling apart and crap. I think I can just nail the tin onto this stuff. But yeah, we got a big old hole here. Yeah. But I plan on turning this into a chicken coop and putting a wall right here in the middle, which I really don't know. I think I'm going to use a clip from the past to make this whole video make more sense, because I put it at the end of one of my farming videos. But I plan on putting a wall right here with a little door, and I'm going to have the feed and water, and maybe I'll have a little area for little chicks with a little heat lamp and stuff, so they'll have a little area, and then they get to go into the big coop part of this. That's my plans. That's what I want to do. This is a really big feeder. It's for pigs, but I plan on taking this whole metal piece off and just kind of hanging this up on the wall and making a little lid for it, and I think it'll be pretty nice. I also need to fill in my cracks here. But yeah, I think this will be an awesome chicken coop. But yeah, look at the bike. Eventually I'll make a video talking about the bike there, because I love that thing. But yeah, also need to put some board along here and some more trim. And whoever built this door in the past had some really long nails that they had to knock down. But that was fun. But yeah, it's really not that sturdy of a door in the first place. It wasn't really set up for success. But yeah, we got some trim pieces, so I'll be able to put something above the door to help keep water from getting in and stuff like that. But yeah, turned out pretty nice. Had to drill a few holes to get it kind of how I wanted it on the door, and then I filled in the holes that were already in it from being on top of the hog barn. Yeah, it was top of the hog barn roof. So yeah, so that's no good. So still got quite a bit that needs to be fixed up, but doors are done for the most part.